what's going on, everybody? Rick and Nikki here.
Hello.
And this is the weekly wrap-up. Let's start with something that we have talked about in some update videos, but it is official now. After being open for less than 3 years, the Universal Legacy store at CityWalk is closing. Universal confirmed that on Friday. Mm-hmm. Universal hasn't said what is replacing the store, but it did promise that more details will be revealed soon. Mm. Right now, the official word is the closure is to make way for an exciting new experience. The scuttlebutt is that the space will be used as an Epic Universe preview center.
Strategically placed in CityWalk so that you don't need to go into the parks. I like it. We'll talk about it later.
Yes, we're sip and say.
We're
exactly. Just giving the newsy news.
Exactly, just the newsy news. So Epcot International Festival of the Arts starts on January 12th and runs through February 19th. It's our favorite. Disney has released the menus for the food studios studios.
They're called food studios.
They are? They're called food studios?
Yes.
Is that new?
No, they've always called them food studios.
Okay, well.
Not food tents, not food kiosks, food studios.
Oh.
It goes with the art theme, honey.
Oh, okay. Well, Disney has released those menus for the food studios that will be available during the festival. The Figment.
Let's keep rolling.
The Figment-inspired
Not even going to save it for a blooper reel. We're just going to roll with the bloopers.
You said booper.
Did I say booper?
Yes, you did. Okay.
Well, let's start over and do this over.
Oh, no. The Figment-inspired food studio returns this year and will have a new themed popcorn bucket. Oh, wait for this. All right. The popcorn bucket is shaped like the park's Imagination Pavilion and features a figure of Figment inside.
Yes, I put up a picture.
Nice.
I did.
All right. It will come with rainbow popcorn. Ooh, even better. So go ahead. You can continue.
I have looked at the menu.
Okay.
And there are a few things that interest me. I will share those and thoughts on those during a Rix in the Queue video.
Ooh, nice. All right.
Rix in the Queue is my channel that is dedicated to Disney content. Make sure you are subscribed to it. There's a link to it in the description box. I will also leave a link to the entire Festival of the Arts menu in the description box as well.
I'm glad you didn't read
the shorthand.
You shorthanded that one.
Everyone knows how I shorthand Festival of the Arts.
Exactly. Well, Kennedy Space Center will host an Under the Star Wars. Oh, no, not Star Wars.
Boy,
I am messing up.
Maybe we should do a blooper reel.
Okay, go ahead. You do
this
this
we'll
one.
Just keep going.
No, you do this one because I messed it up. It's not Star Wars.
Well, it's like you just got up from a nap.
And I wasn't the one that got up from a nap. You did. Anyway, let's get through the newsy news.
Yeah,
right,
the shenanigans is supposed to be for later on.
Okay.
It's supposed to be serious newsy news business.
All right, well, go ahead and let's just do this.
Kennedy Space Center will host an Under the Stars After Hours event. It's my official newsy news voice.
The event is scheduled for February 2nd and goes from 6:30 p.m. until 9:30 p.m.
So just a one night event.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
The complex will be illuminated with a variety of colors and glow-in-the-dark elements. More about it right here, Nikki.
So attendees will have access to the main campus attractions such as the Space Shuttle Atlantis and Gateway, the Deep Space Launch Complex. Mm-hmm. The night's other activities will include a DJ techno party, whoop whoop, some cosmic glow miniature golf, and chalk art by local artists. Very cool.
Yeah, a couple astronauts showing up too, Nikki.
So NASA astronauts Chris Ferguson and Nicole Stott will be at the event too.
Select restaurants and retail stores at the complex will be open during the event. Signature cocktails as well as food and wine will be available for an additional charge. Annual pass holders can receive a discount on food and 30% off retail items. Tickets for the event are $65 per person, $55 for pass holders, and can be purchased at KennedySpaceCenter.com. Oh, let's stick with the Kennedy Space Center.
All right. Well, it's offering Junior Space Explorer Pass in 2024. The pass, which only is available to Florida residents, gives kids aged 5 and younger free admission to the visitor complex through December 31st, 2024.
Yep. Blockout dates do apply for launches and special events. Parents or guardians, did I say parents? Let's keep
We're
it going.
keeping it. Let's
keep
roll
it.
on with
No
our
blooper
bloopers.
So one take news segment.
It is. It's crazy. Here we go.
Parents or guardians will need to register for the pass online by February 21st. They will then need to bring the voucher along with a valid form of ID to verify the child's age to the visitor complex to redeem the pass.
Okay.
For more information about the Junior Space Explorer Pass, visit KennedySpaceCenter.com.
Nice. Well, SeaWorld Orlando and Busch Gardens Tampa are also offering an admission deal for young ones in 2024 called the Preschool Card.
Yep.
The Preschool Card gives kids 5 and younger free admission to SeaWorld and Aquatica Orlando through December 31st. Busch Gardens' version of the pass includes the Tampa theme park and its Adventure Island water park.
Water fun.
Nice. Bring those kiddos.
The passes are available for Florida residents only. Parents or guardians must register online to get the pass, which will then have to be activated in person at the parks. Now, for the SeaWorld Pass, registration must be done at SeaWorld.com/preschoolcard by February 4th. Registration for the Busch Gardens preschool card is available at buschgardens.com/Tampa. The pass must be activated by February 24th. The passes do not include parking or admission to separately ticketed events. How about that? We did that in under 8 minutes.
Because
Not one mistake.
not one mistake, not one at all. I had like 10, but that's okay.
And just maybe
roll with it.
just maybe the newsy news was a little more entertaining this week.
Maybe
a
it
little
was
bit
off
more.
the cuff for sure.
So anyway, that is it for the newsy news. For those who enjoy a straightforward news segment, there it was.
It's a professional one today.
So now make sure you have a cup of your mummy coffee. It's time for Sip and Say.
And say.
Link to our coffee brand is in the description box. Mummy Coffee. It's the coffee you've been waiting for. Okay.
Goodness.
Does any of the newsy news warrant further discussion?
Right.
Did we mention the Legacy store closing?
Yes.
Possibly as a Epic Preview Center.
I would love that.
My one thought about the Legacy store going away is the audio of that store. They would play some of the in-queue audio of those retired attractions.
Yeah, it was a great store.
And long-time Central Florida residents would recognize some of the voices.
Oh, for sure.
Scott and Erica Lee.
Yes. From our a local.
Scott McKenzie.
Yes.
Who passed away some years ago.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Oh yeah, a long time ago, Nikki. He was battling
no.
cancer for a long time.
Oh, that breaks my heart.
Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea.
So it was nice to hear his voice.
Aw.
They were a staple here in the radio, world here in Central Florida for a long, long time. It was just nice to hear them together, in that as
about to
the
cry.
voices for that.
I didn't even
that
realize.
Jaws ride. I believe it was Jaws was the ride queue that they did stuff for. So anyway, that's my one thought about the Legacy store going away. But I am excited for an Epic Preview Center. Plenty of space in there for models of the theme park, models of different rides, and to sell merchandise. Universal Orlando has not sold any Mario merchandise. Now, they did sell, like when the movie came out, they sold movie-related merchandise, but they don't really have a presence, or they don't really sell Mario merchandise. And opening the preview center, I would hope they would have some Mario merch for sale. And maybe, what else? How to Train Your Dragon, but they kind of sell that now anyway.
Right.
But who knows? Maybe some Epic T-shirts. I don't know.
I'd be awesome, though.
But
I hope so. I hope that's true.
A nice way for guests to preview the upcoming theme park. And I would hope they would sell some merch.
That Scott and Erica thing's got me. Why did it get me? Wow. That was just unexpected.
Yeah.
Why you can't do those things to me? You have to prepare me. Ooh, good gracious.
Festival of the Arts, Nikki, our favorite Epcot festival coming up soon and not lasting long. So
I know, and I say this every year. So we've been going since year one of Festival of the Arts. And I remember when it was just like this sleepy little festival, where you could easily walk around and now it's become such a big thing. I'm happy to see that it's grown, with so many local and fantastic artists, not just local artists, but I'm sure it's international, at this point. It's definitely one of our favorites, and it's not just a culinary trip around. It's it's a visual.
Yeah, I like to look at the artwork.
Yes, and I love it. I love when I see people carrying bags and bags of those artist pieces.
Maybe one day you'll have a little booth.
I doubt it.
Nikki Workshop booth.
No.
All right, so I have to decide when I want to do it. Like, do I want to go opening weekend or opening day? What day did I say it was? Grab your phone real fast.
Is it February?
No, it's opening January. Where'd it go? Oh, here we go. January 12th. What day is that?
That is a Friday.
You'll be at work. You could join me after work.
Week. It is this week coming up, so it's this
Friday.
Friday.
6 days. 5-6 days.
Do you have your reservation?
I got to do that. I don't.
Yeah, because I doubt that's just an open free day. Woohoo!
It was available last night. How do I want to do it?
You're going to do it without me? Well, I guess
I don't want to go on Saturday or Sunday. It's going to be too crowded. But you're always working.
Yeah. So hashtag free Nikki.
So for you, it would have to be either an afternoon.
Yeah, it'd have to be after I got off of work.
Or do I just go by myself?
It's my favorite. What are you doing?
We got to figure it out.
We'll
do that offline here once we close out the.
I don't mind going on Saturday. It'd be fine if we went on Saturday.
Not that first weekend. It's going to be so crowded. We usually do not like to go to a festival the first weekend because it is the most crowded then.
Well, yeah.
We prefer to go the second half, time frame.
Yeah.
So.
And most of the time, the food is consistent, there. I don't think that there's the beginning of a festival is any better or fresher than the end of the festival. I think it's, it from what we've seen through the years, it's been pretty consistent. If we didn't go, if you went opening day, you'd have to commit to being able to still go with me. Yeah. You'd have, Yeah. So, anyway, but yeah.
I'll figure that out. Yeah. Could do both. I could go on my own.
That's what I'm saying.
Friday,
yeah, go on your own on Friday.
Do a live stream one day with you. Okay. On Sunday morning. I don't know. Again, offline discussion for us. Rick's first update. My newest Cozy Coffee Break video has been out there.
I love it.
It's a Jurassic Park inspired Cozy Coffee Break.
I love it.
One of my favorites. If you haven't seen it yet.
Easter egg in there too.
There is a link to all of my YouTube channels in the description box. But please go check out the latest Cozy Coffee Break.
It's good.
It's
good.
Proud of that one. And then also check out Rick's Relaxation Station. It's a channel that, again, there's a link to it in the description box. But black screen, like rain videos and thunder videos and wave videos to help you fall asleep. And then just the other half of that channel is waterfalls. Relaxing waterfalls, something to have on in the background. Enjoy some water sounds as you're doing whatever in the house.
And these are waterfalls from?
Right now, they're all from theme parks.
From the theme parks as of right
Animal
now.
Kingdom, really.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we didn't talk about this in the news, but 2024, this is the year that Steamboat Willie has entered the public domain.
Yes.
We have seen the preview for a movie.
Yes.
Using some of that IP. I believe the movie is called Mickey's Mousetrap.
Right.
A horror movie.
The minute I saw it, I was like, ooh, what did I say?
An HHN haunted house.
Yes. Now, of course, then I go online and I'm like, oh, well, my idea is not an original idea, of course. I'm sure thousands and thousands of people have thought of it
all the
already.
HHN super fans thought of that immediately.
Yeah, they all thought of it already. So, but I hadn't seen it before I said it. So
I'm
right along the same lines as you guys then. I'll just say that, is that, it's a no-brainer. We gotta have an HHN house.
Well, you were unaware of the movie, and I showed you.
Yeah, I would.
The movie clip or whatever,
and, and
that was your first thought. That was your first thought.
The very first thing that popped in my head was, we gotta have a house.
Mickey's Mousetrap haunted house. I would go one step further.
One step further.
I would like that demented Mickey to be the HHN icon.
Oh man, I don't think it would happen to you. I don't know if Universal would.
I don't know. It all depends who's in charge and how
brave,
gutsy
and
they are,
brazen they are.
I would be. I feel like the was his name Bill Davis. Mm-hmm. I think he would be all over that. I think he'd be more in favor of that. But
who knows?
I mean, what are they going to be afraid to upset Mickey Mouse and Disney? I mean, if you're going to be afraid to upset them, then don't open a new theme park. Oh no, we can't open a new theme park. We might upset Disney. So just go ahead and make this Mickey Mousetrap the icon for HHN.
I'll just take a house. I'd be happy with a really fun
Nikki,
house.
As always, did you not bring?
You forgot to remind me.
We do QVC every week. She's got to go downstairs. I've got to stretch this segment again like it did last week. She's been crafting some things in Nikki Workshop. By the way, she has her own YouTube channel. She did a live stream this morning on her Nikki Workshop. There's a website, NikkiWorkshop.com. The stuff she's going to bring up here and show you, her latest creations she's working on. I think they are Valentine's Day inspired. Getting back to her roots with doing some, those bag accessories and things like that. And I hear the steps coming. I stretched long enough.
So yeah, my focus was like, so last week was kind of a New Year's designs and for your house and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And with a little bit of, oh God, I ran up and down the stairs, I have a heart attack. I'm out of shape. And then it had a flare of a little bit of Valentine's Day. So building off of that and then kind of going old school, I went back and did some cute themed
the bag accessories, keychain things.
Have 6
you want to do this one at a time?
Well, I had 6 or 7 different designs.
I'll just pop some of these up. Again, you can get a closer look at these on NikkiWorkshop.com.
Right, exactly.
Is that focused?
Yep, so that's like the pink camo version. And then, so I have not only, and that this kind of goes with it. So, or not goes with it, but it's the same design. So that's like the wristlet. So it's super cute. Some of them are, a little bit more over in being for Valentine's Day. I call that the, what did I call it? I don't know. It's Twilight inspired. In fact, it's like a vampire. It's got vampire teeth. It's kind of funny. So I also did kind of like a horror theme, as well. So it's
let me show you. Do these like kind of go with what I just showed?
A little bit, yes. Okay. So, different designs to choose from. Those are just wristlets for keychains and stuff like that.
Wristlets, so not meant to be tight like a bracelet.
Yeah, it's not like a friendship bracelet. Yeah. It's supposed to be like, like loose and go on your wrist. So
helps you be more hands-free and stuff, right?
Yes. So it's not, I guess.
You're holding your keys on there, stuff like that.
Valentine's Day could be about love, but then there's also like this fun kind of horror element, I guess, too, like Valentine's horror-inspired stuff. So here's one of these, and here's one of these. And I forgot my is that Jason or Michael Myers? Which one did I hand you?
This one it looks like Michael Myers.
Okay. So then I also have a Jason one too. So
you didn't bring that one up?
No, I forgot it. And I'm not running back downstairs.
So these little wooden medallions that can go on as an accessory to your accessory.
So it's like mix and match.
But there's plenty different designs that she has.
Yeah, some of them are sweet, like Cupid and things like that.
You can see more detail on NikkiWorkshop.com.
Yeah, so you can do a mix and match. I priced them a little bit, less expensive so that you can have a little bit more flexibility in your design options.
And there should be a link to NikkiWorkshop.com.
Yes. And it coming up next week, we will also, I've got some stuff in the works for Marty Gras. So stuff for your house and also things you can wear for Marty Gras.
Yeah.
Fun things.
So she does a live stream Well, not every Saturday,
No.
but she does a live stream on her YouTube channel, Nikki Workshop. Go ahead and subscribe to that. If you want to see her create her things, link in the description box.
Yeah, just a fun place to hang out. Everybody else is kind of chatting while I'm working and stuff like that. So you can just see what's coming up on, in the shop for the week and things like that. Get, first look at, all the stuff in there.
All the new stuff. And just explore the store, the shop, and see what else is out there.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to the segment known as Espresso Self. Espresso, like coffee, the whole mummy coffee deal. Espresso Self.
So clever.
With Q&A. And guess what, Nikki?
What?
I remembered to include the questions this week.
Yay!
They're right there.
Nice.
Last week, I forgot the questions. Not so this week. See,
okay,
I learned from my mistake last week and corrected it this week. Did you?
Are you throwing shade at me? That's just not nice. Anyway, the first one is from Tara.
I have to tell people how to submit a question. You need to visit our hub website, which is RixFlixEmporium.com. From that website, you can pretty much reach anything in the Rixverse.
Yes.
All the YouTube channels, the coffee, the workshop, et cetera, et cetera.
Spreadshirt.
Original artwork from our daughter, stuff like that.
Yes, exactly. And, T-shirts and all kinds of fun, fun way to entertain yourself.
So that is RixFlixEmporium.com. Scroll all the way down to the bottom of the homepage.
Okay.
And now, begin, Nikki.
All right, so the first one is from Tara. Hi, Nikki. I want to walk several miles in your shoes. What are your favorite athletic shoes to survive a week in the theme parks? Well, I'm a Nike girl. I've always been, that's always just been my favorite.
That's been your trainer of choice.
Yes, and it's always like my soccer cleats were always Nike. That's just how it is. Nike, Nikki, goddess of victory. Yeah. So the only thing is that if you're going to be here in Florida, you might want to bring like a couple pairs of sneakers.
Switch them off every other day or whatever.
Exactly, because you just don't know if your shoes are going to get wet. Yeah. So that's the only thing. And then I really wouldn't recommend buying brand new shoes right before you go.
Yeah, blisters.
Worn shoes where they're nice and fit to your feet are the best choices.
What I like, and I also
wait, can I finish saying something else? I also like doing inserts too, because inserts, for
more
like
fancy, expensive inserts.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter the sneaker for me really when it comes down to it.
It's
the insert. So
splurge.
Because I have high arches, so I want even Nike, the standard shoe doesn't have like what I need. So
spare no expense
on the inserts. Exactly. So whatever shoe you want, get a good insert.
Personally, for me, I like Nike distance running shoes.
Okay.
I mean, if they're made for people to run a marathon, they got to be pretty good for walking around a theme park, right?
Well, and the other thing too is the best way to save your feet is to rest your feet.
Yeah.
Just take breaks for sure.
So that's our little.
Oh, I have one more thing.
2 cents. Okay.
One more thing.
Well, we have 3 cents.
Okay. Well, another great thing to do is if your feet are really tired, is to, especially if you're at a hotel that or a resort that has like a bathtub shower, get some Epsom salt and soak your feet for a little bit in Epsom salt. That usually helps recover physically.
Okay.
Well too.
That's our 3 cents.
Okay, that's my 3 cents. Next one is from Sammy. Do you think Felix the cat should ever be a character meet and greet in Toon Lagoon since NBC Universal owns the rights to Felix? I love you guys. Thank you, Sammy.
I have to be honest. Until Universal did that store, the Universe store at Studios, I had no idea who Felix the cat was.
Are you serious?
And I'm pretty old, so I could imagine some of these. I don't know what. Millennials or Gen Zs or whatever they are now.
You sound like an old man.
I don't know. I can't.
Oh my God, boomer.
Hey, I'm Gen X.
I know you are, right? We both are.
Yes, I am old enough that there's so many generations behind me. I can't keep track. And plus, we're Gen X. We are. So always talking about boomers and millennials.
Well, that's okay. I don't
skip right over us. The cool group.
Yeah, we're the coolest group. We don't need to be talked about. All right.
Anyway, back to the question. I had no idea who Felix the cat is, so I'm sure.
I know who Felix
people younger than me, and you're younger than me though, won't know Felix the cat. So, but it is an interesting thought to have.
It's cute. Felix is adorable.
Felix over there at Toon Lagoon, but again, I don't think too many people are gonna know. I mean, I think it's a hard time for people to know who Popeye and Olive Oyl are now.
It's true. It's kind of true.
And Betty Boop.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
They just know the character's cute.
So I see your thought process behind it, but
it's possible. I mean, they're selling
they
the
do
merch.
own it, yeah.
So, I mean, it's very possible that it could happen. You ready? Next one?
Yeah.
Okay, next
Michael.
one is from Michael. My wife and I are coming to Marty Gras in February and was wondering if you had seen a list of who is coming to the concerts. Thank you, and I hope you and the wife have a wonderful day. Thank you, Michael.
We haven't seen any concert stuff yet.
No,
It's got to be getting close, though. We are like a month away.
Yeah, that's stuff that doesn't usually like leak, where sometimes people in, the media kind of get like a heads up on stuff. I don't know. I mean, at least not with us anyway. We haven't heard any kind of
no. Well, they haven't released any information.
No, and last year they cut the number of concert days like significantly.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see how many days as compared to last year and then previous years.
Oh, the thing is, once they cut, it's hard to bring back stuff.
I know. So that's what I'm saying is that there won't be as many as in. Not counting last year, but in previous years.
Before last year.
Yeah, so I don't think there's.
So I think it would be on par, if not less, than last year.
Yeah, exactly. I don't
Once
think they're going to increase
things get cut, it's quite the hurdle to bring stuff back.
Right. Exactly.
So, but as soon as I hear stuff, either I'll mention it in an update video or it will be in the weekly roundup following the information release.
Right, exactly. Follow us on Instagram too. Usually when all of that stuff gets released, I try to like throw it at least in an Instagram story, but I'll try to put it in a post so you can like refer back to it, and maybe I'll put it on your Facebook page too.
Wow, thanks for doing that for me, Pepper.
Thanks.
She's my Pepper Potts, my Jarvis, my Alfred.
So on Facebook,
my Samwise Gamgee, the real hero.
On Facebook, it's Theme Parks by Rix Flix. That if you wanted to like follow us there on that as well. So that's usually where I'll put it. And the minute I see it pop up on any of our sources. So
the last one from Anonymous, they did provide their name, but I don't think they wanted me to mention who they were.
Okay.
So Anonymous.
Okay. All right. So, hey, Rick, thanks for your content. Been watching you since the summer of 22. I was just wondering to share this information that
just wanted to share.
Oh, just wanted to share.
Let's just roll with the bloopers.
Oh, okay. Gosh. Sorry. I mean, I wasn't prepared for them to share information. All right. It looks like a particular monster you're fond of will be receiving a water ride over at Epic. I'm excited for you if this is true, he says. Or the person says. Yeah, the person. I in no way wanted to comment this in one of your videos or live, so I thought this was the best way to share the information. No wonder you said anonymous.
That's why I didn't include the person's name.
I'm hoping to see you at Mardi Gras and throw you another ringer from a float. Oh my gosh, that would be fantastic. Oh my gosh.
I have to be honest, I have not been keeping up with Epic. But now that it is opening next year, I like to say that. Epic opens next year. I'm going to start paying closer attention to it.
Well, it's kind of funny. So the Beatons, that family gave you one of those monsters, those in a box, remember? Oh, yeah. And it's like one of those, like, you don't know which monster you're going to get. Mm-hmm. And we opened it up, and the monster was
the creature from the Black Lagoon.
So we were like, hey, this is cool. Maybe it means something, I don't know. That's
it would be cool to have a creature from the Black Lagoon water ride.
It would. Be cool. Oh, it'd be so awesome.
I hope that.
It works. It totally freaking works.
Yeah, I hope it's true.
Oh, me too. I hope it's true, too.
I don't know if it'd be now or maybe an expansion later, you know, but.
It'd be cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So that's it for the Espresso Self. We have a new patron, patron, Stephen Carter, a Nikki rock star.
Yes. Good job, Steven.
Thanks
Good
for supporting the channel there. And I think that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. That's a wrap. We are out of here. Remember to exit through the description box. All the cool links are in there waiting for you. Mm-hmm. Go check them out.
Bye, y'all.
And now the blooper reel. Oh, no, we already did that. It was all through the whole thing.
It was through the whole thing. Boy, oh boy.
His name is Rick, her name is Nikki, showing how theme parks are done. Don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun. Hit subscribe. subscribe.